A little disclaimer, some parts of the video files got a little bit glitched, so expect some motions to be a little bit glitchy, and well yeah, because reason why is because the OBS is a little bit glitchy when I recorded this PC game, but just try to ignore it. So that's a disclaimer. So on with the video. How's it, everyone?
Your guests. I am Willy Wonka, and welcome. Before I can allow you inside, I'm afraid you'll have to sign in. If you've already been here, simply choose a name from the list. But to start from the very beginning, just put down your name, thereby releasing me from any legal obligations in the event of accidental stretching, twisting, squishing, squashing, flipping, or flopping. And then it's nothing but fun.
Hi everybody, my name is Bonnie the Bunny, and welcome. So clearly, we're getting close to the finale of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory on the GameCube version. Then I thought, why don't I go take a trip to memory lane and play the PC version? I'm gonna play the full PC version in one video. So I thought, because we're gonna be needing the video footage for this game, so we can make a review comparing the PC to the GameCube. So for now, I'm gonna call myself Bonnie the Bunny. Unfortunately, it doesn't allow spacing, so that kinda sucks.
Right. Let's get started, shall we?
So basically, this is kind of the same game except it's on the PC. There's also a Game Boy Advance version, but I don't intend on playing that. But yeah, so basically, I'm gonna do the full Let's Play of this game in one video, and probably when I finish it, and when we finish the GameCube version of the game itself, we're gonna do a little review and a comparison of both the GameCube version and the PC version. So without further ado, let's get started. So here we go. Alright, so it's the cutscene from the beginning. The only difference is it has a lot of animation, because usually in the GameCube version it just has a lot of story illustration.
This is the story of an ordinary little boy named Charlie Bucket. He was not faster or stronger or more clever than other children. And though his family was terribly poor, Charlie was the luckiest boy in the world. He just didn't know it yet.
Nope, he does not know that yet.
Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. No one's been in or out for years. Not since he closed it up and sent us all home.
I know, Grandpa Joe. I wish we could see inside.
And the world wished along with him. Then one day came an unexpected proclamation.
Dear people of the world, I, Willy Wonka, have decided to allow 5 children to visit my factory. 5 golden tickets have been hidden beneath the wrappers of 5 ordinary Wonka bars. Each of the finders will be shown around the factory personally by me. In addition, one of these children will receive a special prize beyond anything you could ever imagine.
Beyond anything you could ever imagine. But I haven't any money for chocolate.
Nothing's impossible, Charlie. Nothing.
Don't lose hope, Charlie.
The first golden ticket was found by a gluttonous boy named Augustus Gloop.
I am eating the Wonka bar, but I taste the ticket.
The second by a spoiled little girl named Veruca Salt.
Daddy, I want a golden ticket now.
The third was found by Violet Beauregard, an arrogant gum-chewing champion.
The winner of that special prize is gonna be me.
And the fourth golden ticket was found by an ill-mannered genius named Mike TV.
I calculated just where to look. An idiot can do it.
Charlie's dream of exploring the Wonka factory was fast slipping away.
Don't lose hope.
When fate intervened.
$10.
Nothing's impossible, Charlie.
Look, Grandpa Joe! Look! I've got it! I found the last golden ticket!
We didn't even see him open
Pulling my
it.
leg, Charlie.
That's the only complaint I have.
You're having a little joke.
No, Grandpa Joe! Look!
Then get the mud off your trousers. You've got a factory to go to.
And the very next day, Charlie, Grandpa Joe, and the other 4 ticket holders gathered at the gates of the chocolate factory exactly as each ticket had instructed. And they all had big plans for when they got inside.
The Wonka Chocolate Factory. I wonder what Mr. Wonka's like.
Oh, just a little longer, Charlie. Hey, maybe you should go and introduce yourself to the other kids on the tour. Go ahead. Don't be shy. I'm sure they'll take a liking to you.
Yeah, okay, so clearly, before I get this, just a little reminder, there's a total of only 10 levels in this game, so this is a pretty short game, since it's on the PC. But as for the GameCube version, it has a lot of levels. I'll get more on that on another video. So as for this minigame, we got to just interact with the kids until that clock reaches to 10, or the big hand gets to the 12. So let's go through all of them in order. So Augustus, what do you have to say, buddy?
I bit into the Wonka bar and I taste something that was not chocolate, or coconut, or walnut, or butter brittle, or nougat. It was the golden ticket.
See? That changed the clock a little bit. So next, Violet Borgard.
I've been working on this piece of gum for over 3 months solid. That's a world record.
Sure it was. Veruca Salt.
I want to go in. I want to go in right now. Make time go faster.
Never rush time, you brat.
I only had to buy 1 candy bar. All you had to do was track the manufacturing dates. An idiot could figure it out.
That is legit. Alright, here we go. The door is open. So we're gonna play the next cutscene, and then I'll probably get some more talking in a bit. So, the cutscene.
Dear visitors, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to my humble factory.
What's with the heat? Doesn't this crummy place have air conditioning?
Crummy? First of all, my boy, this is the lobby, not the crummery. Why would I keep the crummery so close to the entrance when crumbs are so obviously the last things added to any treat? It makes no sense. Secondly, my workers are used to an extremely hot climate, and I must keep them happy, mustn't I?
Who are the workers?
You really should speak up. It's difficult to understand your mumbling.
Who are you?
He's Willy Wonka.
Really?
I am.
Mr. Wonka, I don't know if you remember me, but I used to work here in the factory.
Were you one of those despicable spies?
No, sir.
Then wonderful. Welcome back. Shall we begin the tour?
Wait, don't you want to know our names?
I can't imagine how it would matter. Now come along.
I can't believe we're really here.
Me neither, Charlie. Let's make the most of it.
And here is one of the most important rooms of all.
That's right, the chocolate room, I bet. So while that's loading, basically, so there's 10 levels in the game, and I don't think they're that hard once you get the hang of it. I mean, when we first played this before, it was a little difficult, but once we got the hang of the game, it got a lot easier. So basically, it's not really just a let's play, it's just me commentating through this game and see how it's played and all. It's just so we can prepare for our review. Okay, here we go.
Welcome to the chocolate room. Everything in this room is eatable. Edible? Well, it's delicious. Please feel free to taste it all, but I must insist that you not touch the chocolate river. It's easily contaminated.
Sure. But what about the big prize? How do I win the prize?
No time to explain all that now, but you could help me find some lost items. Luminous lollies, to be specific. 5 of them. If you find them, I'll put in a good word for you. With myself. Now, if you'll all follow me to the next stop on our tour. By the way, if you find any sweets, they're yours to keep. They're delectable and collectible.
Basically, if you collect all of these, you can unlock stuff in the extras menu or the administration offices. So that's basically how it works. Hey, you got
Please
anything?
go away. I want to be alone with this chocolate. Please go away. I want to be alone with this chocolate.
Jeez, don't even be a jerk.
Please go away. I want to be alone with this chocolate.
Please go away. You are such a jerk. How about you go away? What happened? Oh, here we go. Yeah, basically the controls is not really how you can control how you normally play games. It's all done by just a mouse, by just clicking on the location. So here's one.
Mr. Wonka, I found one.
Oh, little boy, you found a luminous lolly. Well done.
Alright, so that's basically how it works. Wait, can I get on this thing? Let me get on this thing. It's like a little horse. Oh, that's a lot of apples. I want to try to unlock some extra content that I can try to show off in the video. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on from here. Alright.
Look over there. What is it?
What are they?
They're Oompa Loompas, imported direct from Loompaland.
There's no such place.
There most certainly is. I went there looking for exotic new flavors, but I found Oompa Loompas instead. They're the best workers a cocoa bean can buy, but they are a bit mischievous. They may invite you to a candy-making challenge.
I want an Oompa Loompa.
I just noticed that their mouths don't move when they talk. I find that a little bit odd. Let me move.
Have you found any of my luminous lollies yet? You're a bright boy. If you find them, I'll give you a glowing recommendation. Be a good boy and find them for me, will you?
I'm on it.
Oh, I found one.
Come over here.
What is it? Oh, more tweets.
All of the flowering plants are particularly delicious. Watch out for the seeds, though. They make one giggle uncontrollably.
Giggle uncontrollably. Alright. Alright, this is rather interesting. So, we'll show you how the minigame works, let's interact with this guy. So basically, this is kind of like the WarioWare games. Since WarioWare goes... Yeah, it's basically micro games. That's pretty much how it goes. So, say like, we have to grab one of these. Here we go. And if you win all of them, then you might get some extra bonuses. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Boom! Okay, we gotta switch them up. There we go. I won! Yes! So that...
Come over here.
These mini games are all luck-based. See, and right there, bonus unlocked, so we get special bonuses in the administration offices. So pretty much, this game's pretty easy. You just gotta do what Wonka tells you, and then you should be just fine. Just find the next luminous lollies, and we get to a mini game.
Come on, let's get some action going here. I see. This goes.
You found another.
Got it.
Oh, you have the makings of a great chocolatier, or at the very least, a middling bloodhound. Either way, you're doing splendidly. Just 2 to go.
Bloodhound. Let's see.
Mine.
Jeez, don't even be greedy. Alright. Alright, let's check out over there. Actually, let me grab some of these things.
Oh, goody, goody. I'm so hungry.
Oh, I should probably get that lollipop before
Oh
Augustus does.
I'm so hungry.
Well, suck it up, buddy.
That's the way, Charlie. Keep going till you find all 5 of those thingies.
Ooh.
Alright, the last lollipop's right there. And here we go.
Yes! You've done it. That's the last luminous lolly. What an achievement. You must have chocolate in your blood. Incidentally, you may want to have that checked out. Now, if you'll all follow me to the next stop on our tour.
Look, Mr. Wonka. Augustus.
Oh no!
No!
Ah!
I remember Freddy played this,
Don't worry.
Oh
We'll use
god.
my decontamination machine.
Decontamination machine? What the heck is that? Oh my god, I feel like I said that before. I don't know. Let's see. So basically we collected 9 of those thingies, 23 of those thingies, 1 candy cane, and 29 cherries. Now, this is where it gets a little difficult. Augustus fell into the river, and now he's stuck in the pipe. You must divert the decontaminated chocolate. Watch the room lights that are flashing, and click on the magic colored mushrooms. This will activate the room levers. Run to the lever and click on it to stop the flow of contaminated chocolate. If there is more than one or more Oompa Loompas left when Augustus reaches the top of the pipe, you win. Try to collect as many candies to unlock bonus items. Alright, so this is where the challenge actually begins. So let's get this to go. And the good thing is you don't need to click on the location, you just have to move your mouse.
Watch the lights, Charlie, and jump on the matching colored mushroom.
Okay, so purple.
Pull those levers so that none of the rooms get contaminated by Augustus's blue.
Okay, so we're gonna collect these things. Who's next? Calm down, Augustus, I'm trying to help you! That's basically how you do it. You just have to keep clicking on the magic colored mushrooms and pull the levers. Now, you can do this. Also try to collect a lot of speed so you can get more bonus content. So that's what I'm doing right now. It's kind of weird how he just teleports to the next mushroom. It makes no little sense. Okay, but bonus unlocked. A spoon? Where are you? Silverware? That's basically how it works.
I've never been so frightened and yet so happy at the same time.
Frightened yet so happy. God, you really are gluttony. Okay, just for the hell of it, I'm gonna collect more sweet stuff, more bonus items. Okay. Oh no! I lost that green mushroom. Oh, in front of me.
Get me out of here. Oh,
Now, that's the way to do it.
More sweets. Give me the air. Alright. I think we're pretty much almost done.
Good job, Charlie boy. Whatever you're doing, keep it up.
Excellent, excellent, congratulations! You saved my chocolate river from contamination by a very round and disobedient boy. You're a pip.
Alright, it's done. So, that's basically how you beat the minigame. You just have to bounce on the magic colored mushrooms and pull the correct lever. That's how it works. So, to your story.
Wow, look at him go.
He's gonna be made into marshmallows.
Impossible, unthinkable. That pipe doesn't go anywhere near the marshmallow room. Besides, can you imagine the taste? No one would buy that.
What's going to happen to him?
Oh, he'll be all right. The Oompa Loompas will fish him out in no time. Once he's dried off, the Oompa Loompas will roll him in nuts and send him on his way. Yeah. Ah, the boat is here.
It's amazing. Big deal. It's not so hot. Anyone can make a giant boat made of candy.
I want a big pink boat, exactly like Mr. Wonka's. And I want a load of Oompa Loompas to row me around. I want...
She wants a kick in the pants.
Everyone get aboard.
She definitely does. Now, this is where it gets super difficult. Get the Oompa Loompas to row the pink sweet boat. The Oompa Loompas will stand and dance to a musical tune. Remember which ones stand and click on them in their same order. Keep it up as the other Oompa Loompas join in. You'll need to get all the way through the song to win. Now this is where it gets a little difficult. I mean, the first round is pretty easy, but if you continue from the other rounds, that's where it gets a little difficult. I'll get more on that later, so let's go ahead and start this one.
Welcome aboard. I must ask that you please do not lick the boat, as that will only make it sticky. Now, in order to shove off, the Oompa Loompas, who are, after all, doing most of the work, respectfully ask that you learn their traditional boat rowing jingle. I don't invent the traditions, I merely enforce them. I'm just kidding, of course I invented all of them. So hold on tight.
Okay, this one.
Well,
dang
maybe
it.
better luck next time.
Okay.
Want to try again?
Okay, that's where it gets harder. Like, this is mainly involving focusing, so I'm gonna have to be quiet for this one so I can focus on this one. Alright, this one. There we go. There we go, that's how it's done.
Mr. Wonka! Mr. Wonka! We're heading for a tunnel!
There we go, we won. That's how it works. So, if you were to play again, it'll play like a different song, but it gets harder, so we're just gonna go ahead and continue the story.
Everyone ashore, step lively now. Lots to see.
What just happened?
Come on, Grandpa. We have to catch up to the others.
This door? Oh, sorry, dude. Laboratory? Sorry, dude. In we go.
Where are we? I wonder which way we should go.
I remember this, Charlie. This is one of Mr. Wonka's lickable wallpaper mazes. Let's see if you can get us through it to the other end, so we can catch up with the group.
Alright, now this is where it gets a little annoying. So, basically all you have to do is just play all Oompa Loompa mini games and then, get all keys. Okay, so this was a matching game, so I think it's this one. Aw, dang it! Okay, so, whoop. Damn it! Again, these are luck-based. No talking. Whoop! Alright, that's key number 1. Now let's go find the other key. Not here. There you are. In rare occasions, he'll appear on the same spot. Simple enough. Right now. There we go. Alright, that's key number 2. Let's see, no. Alright. Again, he'll rarely appear in the same room, but he's appearing in different rooms. Oh. Alright, assemble. There we go. I think I can skip a few. Oh, okay. I got the key. Wait, did I come from the left? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, not there. Are you in the red? No. Are you up here? Yeah, he appears in the same room. I mean, this is pretty much the final key anyway. Now, remember to skip. Yeah, this is what I just want this to be a little more challenging, that's all. Okay, now that we have 4 keys, we're gonna try to open some of the doors.
Shakespeare mint. To be or not to be delicious.
If I'm lucky, I might be able to open this in 1 attempt, like in just 1 door. Again, these doors are randomized.
Mr. Wonka's amazing.
Yeah, they're randomized, so it's luck-based.
What a peculiar taste.
Oh! See? Again, these were luck-based. Alright, next. So we're on to the next part of the game, which is the inventing room.
Ah, now that we're all here, we can continue. This is the most important room in the whole factory, the inventing room, where I create all my secret new candies. In fact, I'm coming up with new ideas for candy right now. The ingredients I need for my inventions are scattered all over the inventing room.
Alright.
Now, first on the list is, let's see here. Stomping foot pies.
Stomping foot pies. I think I know. Again, these are randomized. So basically you just have to find the correct candies. Okay, not there. Stomping foot pies. No, that's pretzels. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, it's right there. You can tell it's the thing by just reading the label. Alright, then we just give it to Wonka.
Yes, that's correct. Stomping foot pies. Excellent. There's just one more left. I need clunky chocolate-covered nuts and bolts.
I think it's this one. Nuts and bolts. I think it's this because it's shaped like a bolt or a nut.
Yes, that's it.
Yes!
Clunky chocolate-covered nuts and bolts. Wonderful job, my boy. Now it's time to put them all together.
Yeah, and let's see what we got today.
Egad, this one is quite spectacular.
Egad! Into the testing room we go. Ugh!
Well, just when I thought I'd seen everything, we have this.
Whoa, what happened in there?
Good job. Now we can move on to the next. We're looking for stomping foot pies.
Stomping foot pies, but I want to collect some candy first. Get some bonus material.
If I invented candy, it would be a champion award-winning candy.
We're looking for stomping foot pies.
Foot pies again? You need stomping foot pies again? What just happened? I just randomly collected the thing. That was so weird. Okay, so apparently stomping foot pies again.
Yes, that's correct. Stomping foot pies. Excellent. There's just one more left. I need crunchy pretzellophane.
Pretzellophane? Like a pretzel? I think it's the pretzel. Let's see. Pretzel. I think it's this one. Now, all we have to do is just take this back to Wonka, and I think we're good. But, I mean, I might be wrong if this is not correct. Okay.
Aha! This is a
There we
candy
go.
made of crunchy pretzellophane. Just what I wanted. Let's test it.
Alright.
Egad, this one is quite spectacular.
Really? Well, I hope he doesn't explode this time, because that would be bad. So pretty much, all you have to do is just collect the right ingredients and you win, obviously. It's not really a mini game. Like an insane mini game about saving trees. Oh god.
Well, that didn't turn out so well. Although, such a magnificent set of horns would be an extraordinary
He
conversation.
grew horns? Oh god!
Now we can move forward, or we can stay and make more splendiferous treats. I leave it up to you.
Yeah, let's continue.
Watch this.
Is this supposed to be gum?
Not just gum, the most amazing and sensational gum in the universe. For you see, this gum is a whole 3-course dinner all by itself.
Why would anyone want that?
Only because it'll be the end of all kitchens and all cooking forever. That piece happens to be tomato soup, roast beef, and blueberry pie.
And it's gum.
I'd rather you didn't. There's still one or two things.
Never listen!
I'm the world record holder in chewing gum. I'm not afraid of anything. Amazing! Tomato soup. I can feel it running down my throat.
You really should spit it out.
Now it's roast beef and baked potato with butter. I'm the first person in the world to have a chewing gum meal.
There are certain side effects.
Blueberry pie and ice cream.
Too late.
What's happening to her?
She's swelling up.
Ha! I don't feel so good.
It always goes wrong when we get to the dessert.
This isn't Infinity
Blueberry
War.
pie that does it.
There must be something you can do for her.
There is. Juice her. We've got to squeeze the juice out of her immediately.
Whoa!
Don't worry. We've had a lot of practice with this. It's getting you to the juicing room that presents the greatest difficulty. Yeah, let's see.
Alright, now this is where it gets a little difficult. Get Violet to the juicing room and fast move your mouse and decide the direction where you want to push Violet and how strongly you can want to push her. When you're ready, just click. You have a limited number of times you can push her through each room. Get her to the end before you run out of pushes to win.
This happens every time. Still, when life gives you blueberries, she'll need to be rolled to the juicer. Lend a hand, won't you? But be careful, don't bruise the delicate fruit, or the juice will taste terrible.
I get it, Charlie. It's like pinball. Zing and out the door. Just
No.
get behind her, pull back and let her rip. But she won't take too much of it, so think ahead.
Now this is where it gets a little bit difficult. Or, again, this is luck-based. So if I were to close this like now, like this.
Get her to the exit, Charlie. You have to hurry.
Whoa!
There we go. The first round ain't so bad once you get the hang of it. Now this is round 2. As you can tell, this is shaped like an exact W, so that's kind of rare. So if I were to do this, and as you can tell, it ain't working good. So if I were, this, again, I have a limited supply of pushes in order to do this. So again, this is luck-based. And then there were even times that she ends up back at the door where I was at. So I'm just gonna take the death on this one, or I'm just gonna lose on this one, just to make sure that I'm correct.
Bravo! Very well done. I'm kidding, of course. Would you like to try again?
Again, it's luck-based. It could get a little frustrating, but... What's up with the running animation? It's messed up. Lol. Okay, back to this. So, yeah.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
I don't feel good, Mr. Sarg. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. So, I think if you just do this, you should be able to get to the end like that. Now, this level is easy. All you have to do is just push it to that mud of chocolate, so it'll slow her down, and you can easily just push her right up to the door, like this.
Whoa!
Or like that.
Whoa!
And then...
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh my goodness!
Whoa!
Well, maybe you'll have better.
Okay, that was really slick.
Whoa! Whoa!
And then, stop! Whoa! Easy now! There we go!
Congratulations, you've done it, my boy. Hardly any bruising at all. Don't worry, the Oompa Loompas are excellent juicers. They'll take it from here.
Have they done this before?
We've had a lot of practice with this. A lot. So much, in fact, that fully 10% of my Oompa Loompas are a delightful blue color.
Uh-huh. Now, once you complete the Violet minigame, you're gonna be back at the wallpaper maze. So I'm gonna jump cut through this part, and then I'll continue the game from there.
20 minutes later.
There you are. Come along. And there they are. Square candies that look round.
They don't look round to me.
They look square. They look completely square.
But they are square. I never said that they weren't.
But you said they were round.
I never said anything of the sort. I said they looked round. Watch their eyes. See? There you are. They're looking round. There's no argument.
By golly, he's right.
Something's not right. Oh, blast. The candies are falling off the edge of the table and aren't being sorted.
You mean people actually eat these candies?
Absolutely. But before they can be eaten, they need to be packaged correctly. Not a simple matter when you consider they keep staring at you. And certainly no one is going to eat them after they've fallen on the floor. You, get in there and sort this all out. Come, move along, and then we can get back to the tour.
Me?
Go ahead, Charlie. You can do it.
Alright, time for the next minigame. Basically, this is where it gets really, really difficult. So sort the square candies that look round. Sort the colored candies in the matching colored bins. To do this, use your mouse to tilt the table. You can also click the mouse to reposition the bins. If too many candies fall into the wrong colored bins or fall off the table, you need to start over. Now this is where it happens.
Tilt the table around, Charlie. See if you can get the candies into the right buckets. If they fall, that's okay.
That's where it gets
Don't let
annoying.
happen
They
too
end
many
up trying
times.
to, they'll end up flinging the table. Like you have to do it correctly. I have to do this super slowly.
Just a few more to go, Charlie.
Oh no.
Dang it. Okay.
Almost got it.
Yeah, those sometimes fling off the bin.
Only 4 left.
So if you do it too fast, hang on, let me test this out. If you go too fast like this.
Only 2 left. 1 more, Charlie. You can do it. Yes, that's the way to do it.
Or maybe it's the way it's different on computers. Because if you were to do it too fast, they'll possibly fling off the table. Like that happened to me before.
If they fall, that's okay. Just
Oh no.
Oh, grab. This is where it gets extremely difficult.
Just a few more to go, Charlie.
It's pretty much, again, this one's left base. Or you just have to do it a couple of more times until you get it correct.
Only 4 left.
This is tougher than it looks.
As he said, it's difficult. It's challenging.
Only 3 left. Only 2 left. 1 more chance. Yes, that's the way to do it.
There we go. We're at round 3. Now we need to watch out for these holes, because this is where it gets more challenging. Let me collect that real quick. Okay, I'm gonna take the fail on this one. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna have to get it
Almost got it.
It doesn't get hard once you get the hang of it, but you just gotta work on your aiming.
Only 3 left.
And make sure you do it slowly and carefully, because they will actually fling off the table or fling off the bins. Even if you get them in, they'll just
1
go
more,
flying.
Charlie. You can do it. Yes, that's the way
Alright,
to
this
do
is the
it.
last round. So we need to work on our aim for this one. Okay, I'm gonna take the death on this one just so I can get some sweets. Because I want to unlock some stuff.
If they fall, that's okay. Just don't let it happen too many
It's a
times.
good thing it resets.
Just a few more to go, Charlie.
Okay, easy.
Almost got it.
Only 4, only 3 left.
Okay, I was able to get the other ones.
Only 2 left. 1 more, Charlie.
Right.
You can do it. You did it. Great
Done.
job, Charlie. Now, let's get back to the tour.
Yeah, so this isn't hard once you get the hang of it. If it's your first time playing this, then this is gonna get hard. But if you play this so many times, then it's pretty much easy.
This is the nut room.
Ooh, look at the squirrels.
Yes, 100 of them no less, all specially trained for getting the nuts out of the shells in one piece. See how they tap on the nuts and sort the good ones from the bad?
I want a nut-shelling squirrel. I want a squirrel. Give me a squirrel.
You can't have one. They're not for sale.
Well, if you won't give me one, I'll just go and get one myself.
Little girl, I wouldn't.
All right, I'll have you. Hey, let go of me. What do you think you're doing? What are they doing? Where are they taking her?
Why, where all bad nuts go, of course. Down the chute and into the furnace. And my goodness, what a bad nut she was. Her head must have sounded quite hollow.
But she'll be sizzled like a sausage.
Awesome.
I suppose the only solution is for some brave soul to go and make sure the fire's turned off before she goes into the incinerator. You, boy, you're the one for the job.
Me? But I'm just a kid. What can I do?
You can jump down the garbage chute and take some shortcuts. You should arrive in plenty of time to turn off the burners.
You'd better go, Charlie. Somebody's got to help that poor girl.
Well, I'm sure she'll appreciate it, except for the part where you called her poor. That she'll hate. Now I'm going to tell you something I wish someone had told me when I was your age. Take this exploding candy and be careful not to sit on it.
Gee, I don't know.
Oh, it'll be fun. Or dreadful and garbagey. One of the two. Off you go then.
Now, this is where it gets a little challenging. Veruca Salt needs your help. To catch up with Veruca, side left and right to avoid the obstacles in the chutes. Pick up the exploded candy by sliding over, then click to toss it into the wall and blast yourself a path. While you're at it, pick as many collectible candies as you can to look out for openings. Some of them are shortcuts, but some of them aren't. Check the map to see which ones is which. Get to the end of the chute before the timer runs out. Save Veruca. So in the GameCube version, it's a lot more intense, but...
Hurry, Charlie.
Okay, so...
If you can't slide around the obstacles, remember you can throw an exploding candy to clear your path.
Whoa!
I've got to be careful with these candies.
Help me!
I'm trying! Okay, now we gotta look out for shortcuts. There's one coming up.
Careful,
Oh, I missed it!
No time to waste.
I want to be helped.
Okay, shortcut, go ahead. Come on, get in. There we go. Ow!
Hurry up!
I'm trying to.
Hurry, Charlie. You're almost out of time.
Come on!
Attaboy.
There we go.
You did it, Charlie.
Not that hard, but a while to get the hang of.
Grandpa Joe, Mr. Wonka, I made it through! But the furnace wasn't on.
I'll tell you, it's the most curious thing. Right after you left, I was informed that the incinerator is broken. Luckily, there's 3 weeks of rotten garbage there to break or fall. So you see, happy endings all around. Come now, don't dawdle. There's still much to see.
Really?
Here, put these on quickly. The light in this next room could blind you. This is the testing room for my very latest and greatest invention, television chocolate.
What in the world is television chocolate?
Well, the first time I saw television and learned how it worked, I thought to myself, if television can break up a photograph into millions of pieces and send it whizzing through the air, then reassemble it on the other end, why can't I do the same thing with a bar of chocolate?
That's impossible. You don't understand anything about science. First off, there's a difference between waves and particles. Duh.
Sorry, I can't hear you when you mumble like that. It has to be big. Everything looks much smaller on television. Switch on!
It's gone.
Not quite. It's now rushing through the air above our heads in a million tiny pieces. Quick, this way. Watch the screen.
There we go.
You, take it. Reach out and grab it. Eat it. Go on, eat it.
It's great.
Holy buckets.
There, you see? I can send anything.
Anything?
Well, certainly. Mint jujubes, everlasting gobstoppers, candy-coated pencils, rainbow drops, magic hand fudge. anything.
How about a person?
Why would I want to send a person?
Don't you understand what this is? It's a teleporter. It's the most important invention in the history of the world. All you can think about is candy. I'll show you what it's really for. You all think he's smart, but he's not. I am.
Wait!
He's gone! He's gone!
Let's just hope none of them gets left behind. Interference, you know.
Told you I was right. Now get me out of here.
Alright, now this is where it gets super difficult. Mike needs to be color corrected before Willy Wonka can get him out of the television. To do this, you'll need to toss the chocolate bars and the beams over the television. Get the chocolate bars from the Oompa Loompas, then once you have one and Charlie is in position, click the mouse to get ready. Pull back and release. You'll need to be quick. Move the mouse and aim and adjust the strength to throw. The cameras indicate how many chocolate bars you'll need to toss to win. Now this is where it gets a little difficult. So let's see how this goes. So I'm going to need some focusing. So if I do this, I missed. Again, I missed.
Just put me back to the other way.
There is no other way.
At it, Charlie.
It's television, not telephone. Okay, that was fair.
Blue like that other kid. I know it. I hate reality shows.
Hurry, Charlie. This is a terrible show.
Oh yeah, it is. And it's difficult. I need to work on my head.
Come on already! Get me out!
Keep at it, Charlie.
Okay.
Hurry, Charlie. That thing's getting really hot.
I'm gonna end up blue like that other kid. I know it!
Trying to. I might take the death on this one. Dang it.
Well, maybe you'll have better luck next time.
Alright, let's try that again. So basically, it's luck based.
Keep at it, Charlie.
The red ones are easy.
I hate reality shows!
Hello, boy, Charlie.
Give me that.
Put me back to the
Hello,
other
boy,
way.
Charlie.
Okay. That's the next one.
Keep at it, Charlie.
Okay. 2 more.
I'm gonna end up blue like that other kid. I
Miss.
know it!
You're almost there, Charlie.
Okay,
Just put me back
I still got a little bit of time, so I'm gonna collect some sweets while I do that. Okay, I have to hurry. Okay. Give me that.
That's it. You did it, Charlie.
Alright, we're done here. But, yeah, I think we're done here. So let's continue with the last story.
There's another one. Oh, dear. I do hope they get here soon.
Hello, Mr. Wonka!
Well, I was beginning to think that the bunch of you would never get here.
Bunch. Mr. Wonka, Charlie's the only kid left.
What? Why, come to think of it, yes, that's right. You are the only one, Charlie.
What does that mean, Mr. Wonka?
I'll tell you exactly what it means. But my dear boy, don't you know what that means? That means that you've won.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about. Just my chocolate empire crumbling to ruin. But as I was saying, Charlie, as the last child, that means you've won.
What do you mean, crumbling to ruin?
Aren't you even the least bit curious about what you've is leading up to? Fine, very well, on to business if you must. In that mine is an absolute fortune in rock candy. Unfortunately, the ground in there has become unstable and... there you see. I'm afraid it's only a matter of time before all that rock candy gets buried forever in a chocolate avalanche. I'll be ruined.
Wow, that's a tough break, Mr. Wonka.
Unless someone were to go in there and bring out every single piece of rock candy that they can find. Someone like you, Grandpa Joe.
Forgive me for saying so, Mr. Wonka, But that sounds dangerous.
But of course it's dangerous, my dear fellow, which is why you can't do it. It's far too dangerous for such an elderly gentleman.
I'm not that old.
It's okay, Grandpa Joe. I'll do it.
You will? I mean, of course you will. That's a boy. Now, when you're digging in there, watch out for the irritated coconuts. They can't hurt you, but they will slow you down. Well, they may hurt a little, but that's beside the point. Well, let's get going.
Are you sure about this, Charlie?
Grandpa, you always told me to do what feels right. And this does.
This is very kind of you, Charlie. Now, here, take this shake-o-meter. Every time the ground shakes, keep a close eye on that needle. If it starts going into the red, that means you'd better hurry up and finish, because rock candy can only take so much shaking before it completely breaks apart. And of course, you'll be needing this, too.
Right. Okay, I'm going in.
Attaboy, Charlie.
Alright, now this is the final minigame. The rock candy mine is ready to blow. Dig through the fudge to get the rock candy. Watch out for the irritated coconuts. They can roll it down and fall on Charlie. Young Bloopers have orders to clear the mine, so avoid them, or they will take you back to the entrance. And get all the rock candy before the timer runs out. Alright, let's do this.
Whoa. This place is enormous.
Oh, do watch out for the minor Oompa Loompas. If they catch you, they'll bring you back here for safety, in which case you'll be a complete and utter failure. Oh, and try not to get hit by the irritated coconuts.
Alright, now, back when Golden Freddy played this game, it is a little difficult due to the lag. So I'm gonna try my best to get this right
Okay,
as soon as
that's
possible.
one. Now go and get another.
Let me go back. Okay. Okay, so if I were to go take this up.
Only a few more pieces to go, Charlie.
Hurry! Ooh, that was close. Okay, go do.
Only a few more pieces to go, Charlie. Only a few more pieces to go, Charlie.
Okay, no need to say the same line over again. Again, you could get this. Oh, got it. That's the rumble.
3 more. 2 more.
Get out of here. This is actually kind of easy. Alright. Yes.
1 more. Yes!
Yes!
You made it, Charlie.
You did it, boy. I owe you a fortune. Figuratively, not in a legally binding way.
Alright, so we're pretty much done the game, so let's watch the ending.
I got them all, Mr. Wonka. It's finished.
Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. You've won! You've won! Oh, I do congratulate you, I really do. I had a hunch from the beginning that you were the one. Well done!
What does that mean, Mr. Wonka?
There's plenty of time for that, but right now there's no time for anything at all. Luckily for us, we have the great glass elevator to speed things up. Right this way.
Look at all the buttons.
Oh, this is no ordinary up and down elevator. No, no, no. This elevator can go sideways and long ways and slant ways and any other way you can think of. You simply press that button and you're off. In fact, I think it's time for a very special button.
I just noticed that the CGI cutscenes has changed.
Go ahead, press it. Hold on.
Whoa.
You see, I suddenly realized I can't go on forever. Who will continue my life's work?
Your factory.
It's yours now, Charlie.
Yay!
But...
I told you, beyond anything you could ever imagine.
Truly nothing was impossible, just as Grandpa Joe had said. And as Charlie's mind whirled in the wonder and excitement of that day, there was one thing of which he was absolutely certain. Life had never been sweeter.
Great job! I think we're pretty much done with this game. So
Welcome
we did pretty
to
good.
the great.
Okay, we're gonna go to the administration here. Okay, let's see how we did. What do we unlock? Charlie Bucket, and we get some good pictures of him, which is pretty sweet. Oh wait, I already did there. Let's see, we get more information. Oh god, that must be him after he got out of the pipe. Yep, let's see, more information. Brewing salt. Mock TV. Okay, that's our record. And we get pictures of Willy Wonka as well. Pretty awesome. Let's see, anything else? And we got some pictures of photos from the movie itself. Unfortunately, I did not unlock everything yet. So that technically means I have to replay the minigames to unlock pretty much everything. Anything here in the calendars? We get Oompa selections. And wait, what about here? Okay, more galleries. Okay, we're pretty much done here. Hang on, let's look at the Oompa Loompa laboratory before we go.
Mr. Wonka says Oompa Loompas love playing games. Go challenge one, Charlie.
Yeah, but that's optional. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the entire gameplay of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory on the PC. So clearly, I'm not going to explain how we think about this game and the criticism and the complaints we have. We're going to be saving that in the review after we finish the GameCube version. I'm just doing this video to prepare for the hype for the finale. So clearly, we did a poll on Twitter, see who shall take on the finale of this game, and pretty much you all chosen Golden Freddy. So pretty much that's pretty much it. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Click on that notification button so you won't have to miss a thing. And tune in next time. We shall get ready for Golden Freddy to take on the final chapter. So in that case, we will see you all next time. Bonnie the Bunny signing out.